All right, this is a public service announcement about GMS Somalia. We don't we're not affiliated nor we condone. Anybody that put just GMS moniker up there don't mean that you are GMS. Scripture talks about there as being wolves in sheep's clothing, and that's what you have. Yahushua said he sent us as sheep in the midst of wolves. Our sheep trying to slide for Yahushua? No, there's come a time, when that will happen. And we're not in that time. Scripture that comes to mind is in Songs of Solomon. As soon as I can find my sword, because that's not the sword that I want to use. It's in front of me right here. But if I can't, I guess I have to use it. We're not, Scripture says we should show first many fishers, and then we shall send for hunters. Not send for fishers and hunters at the same time. So the fishers are the fishermen, which would be us that's out teaching, that are gathering the elect. Let me grab that real quick. I guess it'll come up somewhere. This is Jeremiah. This is Isaiah. Oh, I gotta go to Songs of Solomon too. That one. Jeremiah 16. Or is it 11 and 16? Oh, 11 and 16. It gotta be 16 and 16. 18. Yep. Jeremiah 16 and 16. For behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh, and they shall fish them. That's what I was referring to. We're fishers and we're out here fishing for the elect. Putting that bait out, that's truth, to bring them in to this garden that's enclosed. And they shall fish them. Because when you fish, do you always catch fish? Sometimes you put your bait out, sometimes you don't catch fish. Sometimes you got to go back during high tide to catch some fish. Sometimes you got to get a whole net. When you get a whole net, guess what? You got to have clean fish and unclean fish. It is what it is. The clean fish are those that are the elect, that are those virgins. And the unclean fish are the 2/3 that is just, are missile food, just to be cast away. You're going to get some of them too. You're going to get some 2/3 that are agents. Some 2/3 that hear this truth and then they just say, after a while, man, it ain't for me. Yahushua ain't came yet. They might fall back into Christianity, might fall back into the world, might fall back into whatever they were into. But those are the unclean fish. Reading back on, it says, and after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. So the hunters. This is when we'll be able to put our hands on E. We are not in that time. We're not out here putting hands on these average low-level Edomites that have nothing. They have something to do with our oppression, but it's bigger wigs, and we are not in a time where we're doing anything to them. Aren't the angels holding back the four winds? Imagine the angels saying, "No, I'm about to forget." He said, "Hold back the four winds. I'm about to act self-willed on my own, and I'm about to go slide." First of all, angel ain't gonna do that, but that would be out of order. We are not in that time, that day. Weapons, Scripture says, weapons of our warfare are not carnal. You have some people that just want to, be demons, so the ministry will be blamed. That's what that is. You got some of that. Some people that just want the ministry to be blamed. put a stain on all of Israel. That's why it's important to do this video, is to distance ourselves and show that we're not affiliated with this guy. We're not affiliated with his teachings. Shit, I don't even know who the hell that the fucking nigga was. But we are not about here about, seeking revenge in this time. There's going to come a time. It is not now. You saw the Nat Turner rebellion. What happened? That got suppressed. You had plenty of slave revolts that happened. And guess what? They have all been repressed, suppressed. This is Songs of Solomon. Where is it at? Where is it? Waking up my love till he be pleased. I think it's in the 3s or the 4s. Behold his bed. 3 and 5. That's where it's at. Songs of Solomon 3 and 5. I charge you, O ye daughters of Jerusalem. It goes back to Jeremiah 6 and 2. I liken the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. That's us. That's why it says we are virgins. And that's why we are married unto the Lamb. He's our husband. So we're likened to wives, women. That's what we are. It says, I charge you, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, by the roes and by the hinds of the field, that ye stir not up nor awake my love till he be pleased. Don't start trying to get stuff cracking before it's time. That's what it says. Awake not my love till he be pleased. That's what that's talking about. Don't go out there try to be a rebel for Yahushua, because Yahushua is not with that. Was Yahushua out there out trying to take down the Roman Empire? No. He has his time. He has his time to reign. You can't upset biblical prophecy. You think you're going to be the one to take down E? No. Most High's not with that. That's not going to make the Most High come any faster or any sooner. Everything has to be fulfilled. Everything has to be fulfilled. Man, we are in approaching 2025. 2025. And man, the atmosphere is just it's very a prophetic type atmosphere going into the new year. It's a great time to be in this truth. I can't think of a better time. We're seeing prophecies be fulfilled. You see the news that's happening in Russia. You got the Amazon strikes. I just did a video about that. For some reason it didn't upload, so I'm gonna have to do that maybe again, possibly. But you got the Amazon strike that's going on. Things is getting heavy and hectic out here. The cost of living isn't getting cheaper, it's getting more expensive. Jobs aren't being created, they're being cut. AI is taking over more stuff. You got some jobs where the workers have a better job security than their superiors and supervisors, because AI can take some of the stuff that they're doing. They're not doing nothing but sitting at a desk and telling people what to do, versus the workers that's actually brick and mortar, actually doing work and doing labor. You got some supervisors that have less job security, and I've seen it. Supervisors get cut while the actual workers stay. We need y'all. These supervisors, we don't need them. We can get somebody else to do that. Man, in a time like this, I can't wait for 2025 catch fire. You got your man Donald J. Trump assuming office, and I love the spirit that's on him to stir stuff up. We are in the time he was just talking about budget cuts. See, this guy ain't even in office yet and talking so damn tough. Talking about budget cuts. And notice they ain't talking about any budget cuts to military. None. Talking budget cuts to healthcare, education, transportation. Budget cuts to that. And it wasn't very specific with it, but that could be cuts to your bridge cards, your EBTs, your WICs. I think the brother, the elder Shikam in our camp was just talking about, not talking about, but said the article. I got to look and see about the validity of it because you got some articles that are fake news, so you got to really watch whatever you post. But talking about $1,000 to report immigrants. And if you are changing your budgets and cutting the / then you will easily have money to spend like stuff like that. $1,000 for an immigrant. Because he's talking, he already said he planned on doing the biggest mass deportation ever in its history, in this country. And under this guise of Make America Great Again. Man, we in some interesting times, man. Stay tuned for all the prophecies to be fulfilled. All the drones, UFO sightings. Stay tuned. On that note, I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Akak Wadash. Double honors to the elders GMS Ruel. Peace, salutations, and shalom.